Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to the Zephyrs Achievement Race. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so if you don't know what this series entails, definitely check out some of the first ones, but I have a long list of random achievements, and we try and get them done as quickly as possible while just having a grand old time in Minecraft, and it'll all make a lot more sense if we just get on with the video. So let's see what it'll be today. Now, this is my wheel with lots of different achievements for us to try and get, so let's see what it will be today. All right. It's on the edge. Spend and survive an entire night by standing on a pillar. Okay. We'll have to do a couple of things to prepare for this one, because you might think that's easy, but if any skeletons get involved with this, it's kind of over for us. So let me turn on my timer. There we go. And get straight into it. Okay, now this one unfortunately does have less of a time element to it than some other ones, because this one means you have to survive the entire first night. So this is a brand new world we've just loaded up in, which means that to survive a first night, we have to survive for 20 whole minutes. So the timer for this one is less important. For other challenges, the timer is the main goal, to try and get it done as quickly as possible. But for this one, we're gonna have to think ahead a little bit. Now, the setup for this will be quite simple. All we need is enough blocks to build up, I guess, 3, so that we're away from most mobs, but skeletons will be an issue. I don't think I'll go much higher than 3, simply because I think that'll be way too easy, like if I'm like 20 blocks in the air and no mobs can even see me. But we'll have a little bit of a fight with the skeletons, and then it's all about surviving that first night and hoping no mobs come and ruin it for us, because this is since it's a one and done challenge, right? If we don't survive the first night, we lose, which is awful. So let's hopefully try not to lose. But what I need, or what I would like to have before the first night commences, is a little bit of food, potentially a shield, but that's only if we can get any like surface level iron right now, because we only have 10 minutes until night falls, and before the start of night I want to be on that pillar. So that is the challenge today. It's a little bit different than the usual ones. I definitely suggest checking out the other videos in this series to kind of get a feel of what some of the other quests are like, because usually we have to do something like collect a bunch of saplings, or get a bunch of different color dyed sheep and stuff like that. So usually it's more about getting something done as quickly as possible rather than surviving the night, but I think this adds for a nice change of pace. And as you saw on the wheel, there's lots of challenges for us to try out, and I'm always looking for more challenges. So if you have any fun ideas like these ones that you think could be fun for a quick one video challenge, definitely feel free to let me know. I do always appreciate hearing from you, and I hope all of you are doing wonderfully on this day. I don't really have much of a plan other than that for this one. I think this is one of the challenges that requires less planning, maybe? I don't really know, but unfortunately it is one that has a more tight time frame, because we have to survive that first night. So it's gonna take at least those 20 minutes, but I think we'll be okay. Let's just make all of my tools straight into stone. And now we're essentially have the basic setup that we need within the first 3 minutes. You know what? We're making progress. Now, I had hoped that this cave would go a little bit to more of an actual cave, where I could get some iron. Unfortunately, it didn't. Oh, I would love a torch, actually, now that I see some coal up there. I'd love, like I said, that one piece of iron to make myself a shield, but I think we'll be okay without the shield. I just have to be careful. What else? I don't think if I'm building a pillar, I won't build any walls around it to keep myself safe from mobs. I think that makes the challenge a little bit too easy. I do want there to be a little bit of a challenge. But what else I just remembered we absolutely need is food, because I feel like the skeletons are going to be there. They are going to be a problem. And I need to be able to regen my health throughout the night just to make sure, you know, we survive. So let me make sure I grab some food before I commit to being on the pillar. There we go. That should be more than enough torches. Just trying to see if there's any, you know, iron down here. I don't think so, but you never know. Got some emeralds. Oh no, those aren't even emeralds. That's and this is water. Copper. Currently one of my least favorite blocks in Minecraft because of how useless it is, but hey, copper update's coming out. So I guess it'll finally have some purpose in this world again. So maybe I will become a fan of copper. Who knows? I guess we'll have to see, but that could be, you know, a challenge in the future. Get a full set of copper armor or something like that. Those are the types of challenges I like to add into this world. Just very random, but a good time for everybody involved. And sometimes I get to learn new stuff about Minecraft. So I guess today we'll be finding out if any other mobs out here are of danger to us in the situation. Right now I'm looking for any surface caves and any animals for food. But other than that, we're pretty much ready to start this challenge. I can cook and stuff while it is night, so I'm not too worried about that. And then the only thing I really would like I said, is a piece of iron, but I don't believe it'll happen, which I think will just make the challenge a little bit more tough, which I think will be fun. Sometimes if the challenge is too easy, there's no fun for anybody involved. But hopefully you enjoy this little challenge. If you do attempt this, how would you do it? Let me know. Would you pillar up like I am? Would you try and go for a shield? What would be your way of going for a shield? Should I, right here and right now, try and see if I can find a iron golem to get my piece of iron that I'm looking for? I don't know. I think the best thing I'm doing right now is this getting of food. I think that'll be really important. And other than that, I think we'll be okay to survive the night. I could pillar up in this village and then have the iron golem there as well to fend off any attacks. But I think... I don't know. I don't know if that would be fair. I could just be just outside the village so I can have something to look at during the night. Because standing on top of that pillar for 10 minutes is going to be something else. I would kill the sheep, but unfortunately their wool will be of no use to me, so I might as well just let them live. I think we've got enough food to survive the night. We've got a couple more minutes until the sun starts to set. And then we'll have to be up on that pillar for the immediate future. But I like this one. This is a nice chill one to kind of get back into the flow. We haven't done one of these in a little bit because I've been doing horror Minecraft maps. Complete different vibes, but both are very fun. So I'm excited to kind of try and get back to this one a little bit. And see if we can get any fun challenges. Let me grab this smoker. I think that'll help me. And then I think... yeah, you know what? I think I will. No, I don't think I'll bother this guy. I think I'm gonna go up on this hill. So I kind of have a view of the village. And then I'm gonna go set up. I think that would be the most fair way of me to do this challenge. There would have been iron in this cave, but it's too late for me to try and go back there now. It is approaching golden hour. The sun is setting. And I think this would be a nice spot for us to set up our little pillar. Let me move some of this tall grass so we have a little bit of a view. And we set up right over here. Let me actually break this tree down. I've decided. And then this would be a nice little area for us to set up. Okay, sun setting. Actually, our coal is looking a little bit low, but hopefully it's enough for us to just cook a little bit of our food. You know what? Nothing's stopping me from going on my pillar now. Let's build up. This should keep us safe from most mobs, but still be able to reach our smoker. Perfect. The villagers are looking peaceful. What a lovely little village, you know? They've got their little fountain, I suppose, a little well. Some nice farmland. I don't think there's anything else we necessarily have to craft right now. But I'll put that guy over there. And we're just waiting for some of our food to cook. And the sun is officially setting right over there. Nighttime will be starting, and we'll be really starting our challenge of trying to survive this first night. I wonder how many mobs we're gonna get. If they're gonna be aggroed on us at all. Because we are near the village, so I wonder if they're gonna bother the villagers too much. Hopefully none of the villagers get turned overnight. That would be a tragedy. But I've decided on this spot to settle down for the night. To watch the beautiful, beautiful sunset. And now we simply have to live, and prosper, and survive the night. That's all we gotta do. What do you think? Will we survive the night? Will we live to see another day on this beautiful, beautiful pillar in the sky? The moon has risen. I feel like now the challenge has officially started. We probably won't have enough coal to smelt all of our food, but I think we'll have enough to survive the night. I like that we chose the village because there's some spots of light that we can kind of see, but mobs should start spawning relatively soon either way. You, my dear villager, should probably go to bed. The iron golem is going to be trying its best to protect everyone, but I don't quite think it'll come up here, so we should be relatively safe to still be attacked by mobs. I hope that the torches from this village are just not light enough to protect me from all spawns. But I think we give it a second and we should start seeing some stuff spawning, especially on this mountaintop over here. If I've somehow settled in a spot where no mobs can spawn, that would make my challenge surprisingly easy. But hopefully some mobs do start spawning. There we go. The villager is running. It's keeping our, eyes entertained, but it's aggroed on us. Okay, this is why I wanted the village, so that stuff would be sort of moving and keeping it interesting. Oh! Wait, did I just lose this challenge? Okay, hold on. How on earth did you hit me? Since when? Can you hit up 3 blocks? Okay. Did I maybe fail the challenge? Potentially. I'm still gonna try anyway. I didn't think they could attack me from 3 blocks. I'm confused. Was it only because I was crouching? Okay, well now you can hit me. Oh, that's my axe. Well, you can have it, I do suppose. I got my first mob. I want to try actually get back to my original pillar. It's my own challenge. I can break these rules if I want to. I thought 3 blocks up I would be safe from 2 block tall mobs, but I guess not entirely. Oh well, we keep our eyes open, look out for any mobs. And I guess in the comments decide, did I fail the challenge with the first mob? Will this be the only mob we see, and did I fail on the first and only mob? That would be quite devastating. I'm just gonna keep going because I'm not dead yet, so technically I have not survived. But did I survive on the pillar? That's the real question. Iron Golem's over there. About as far away from us as he can get. But all appears to be calm on this little island. Oh wow, that'd be crazy if I somehow lost the challenge on the one and only mob. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. At the end of the day, we're having a great time playing Minecraft. I am a beacon of light on this pillar, protecting all these villagers here, making sure nobody dies. And if I myself have to fall down from my pillar to make sure that happens, then that's what's gonna happen. The villager is still just walking. I see a creeper over there, I believe, which is bad news for us. Although he has maybe just rendered out. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really see him anymore, which is good because creepers are difficult for us to combat up here, as would be skeletons. I forgot about creepers until this very moment, so I'm glad we have yet to see any of them. Me spawning next to the village, or not spawning, but at least settling down, might have been a bad choice. I fear. Because the lights are keeping mobs away. So maybe the next time I redo this challenge, I make my life a little bit more difficult and settle far away from anything. So I'm the only thing that they can aggro on because this is a little bit silly. But I do like the village so that we can kind of people watch, if you will. The golem and the villagers and the odd mob that we see. This zombie could not care less about me. I wonder when it'll set its eyes on me and decide I am its prey. Oh, it's stuck in there. And while I'm distracted by this zombie, somebody else is gonna come up behind me and just push me off. But no, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, I think it's got its eyes on me. I just realized this is actually quite dangerous. So I'm gonna take this guy away. Not like we have anything else to cook anyway. I think it's only this guy. Yeah, I can do better. I can be better. Okay, there we go. Second mob defeated. Maybe I'll yet live to see the light of day. We're about halfway through the night. And you know what? Even if I did fall off that one time, I learned from my mistakes. And I guess hopefully the next time I do this challenge, I won't die within the first couple minutes of night. I think this challenge is officially failed, but I'm just gonna try to make it to the end of the night anyway, because if we always give up every time we fail, we'll never learn or achieve anything. So sometimes you just gotta keep trying. And I'll be more ready for this challenge next time the wheel rolls it. But for now, we're just enjoying the peaceful night on the village, you know? Ooh, I see some mobs starting to spawn over there. I believe the golem should take care of those before they get to me. But spiders and skeletons, once again, I just forgot every mob existed other than a skeleton and a zombie, because spiders would also be a major issue for me. Because they can obviously climb up my pillar. But somehow 5 minutes into the night is when the first mobs really are starting to spawn. Which is interesting. Ooh, they're fighting. Hopefully the golem, okay, good. The golem wins these. I feel like I'm a nature documentary. I didn't know villagers could have 2 bells. The more you know. 2 bells right there. Okay, the golem is still alive, looking a little worse for wear, but living nevertheless. That villager has finally decided to go to bed. It's only, you know, the middle of the night, but good for you. This guy is still just chilling. He's very frozen. I don't think I've seen him so much as flinch. Maybe he's the real danger in this village. Okay, the iron golem is doing well. The skeleton hasn't yet to see me or care about anybody else. There's a couple dangers here. We've got the zombie, we've got the creeper right there. Oh, it just rendered out. That's good for us because we don't want any creepers out here. Nothing really spawning over there that I can see. Nothing really spawning over here either. It's only this zombie we gotta worry about and the skeleton. But both seem to be rather chill. You know what? I think the mobs agree that this challenge was already lost and they're just letting me have a nice and easy time. The sun is fortunately about to rise. So while we did not necessarily make this challenge, I do want to say we failed. You know what? I had a good time. I learned. I had a good time just chilling in the night with you all and just chatting a little bit, but if you have any other ideas for this challenge, definitely let me know what I could do better next time. Any other challenges you think I should add to the wheel so that we can roll one of the next times, definitely let me know. The sun rising feels bittersweet because it does officially end this challenge, but also it ends the challenge that we failed. So while usually the sunrise would be victorious, right now it's just another sunrise, and you know what? That's okay. We tried our best, we had a good time, and we played some Minecraft. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate all of your support. And hopefully, next time we try a challenge, we do better. Next time we maybe get a different challenge. I don't know how quickly we'll re-roll this exact same challenge, because the wheel decides what the wheel decides. I might as well stop the time now that the sun has risen. But you know what? In just under 20 minutes, we did our best and we had a good time. And we know better for next time. And we know that apparently standing on a 3-block tall pillar does not keep you safe from 2-block tall mobs. And we also learned that I cannot survive on a pillar for one whole Minecraft night. But who knows, maybe the next time I try this challenge, I will finally be ready to survive a whole night. Hopefully you did enjoy the video, and hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon in this world or the next. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye.